Hey there, how's it going? Today we're talking about step 7 in the customer value journey. And step 7 is the advocate stage. What this means is that people who have gone through your product or service, they've used it, they've seen the benefits, they like your brand, they like what you're doing, and they're not going to go out and actively talk about you to others. But if somebody asks them, or your brand or company happens to come up into conversation, they're going to stand up and say what a great experience they've had, or they're going to talk about what wins they got before by using your product or service. The only reason or the only way that this step happens and works is that you've killed it on the first 6 steps. You've already made them aware, you've done everything else, you've sold them something that they valued, you've made sure that they used it, you made sure that they got the benefit. That's how you start to generate advocates for your brand. And for an example of what an advocate really is and how it works, that they won't go actively and promote your brand, but they will go ahead and talk positively about it. The most common thing is reviews and testimonials. Now, I know a lot of companies want to get reviews and they want testimonials, and there's a lot of people that struggle trying to figure out how to make that process smooth. Well, part of it is that you have to make sure that it's painless, that it's not an extra effort for the consumer to do. Because if it's something extra, they're not going to do it. You also have to make sure that you understand the psychology of your customer as they're going through the process of buying or using your service. You want to ask them for reviews and testimonials right at the point that you know they're seeing the biggest win, the point that they're being the happiest with your product or service. That's how you're going to ensure that you're going to get great reviews or positive testimonials. And finally, what I would say is make sure that you have a third party asking for your testimonials or reviews, and make sure that the questions that they ask are crafted in a way that they're open-ended questions, so that way people can elaborate, because people are more likely to tell their story if they can do it in their own words instead of just telling their story by clicking on a few pre-designed answers that they may not be happy with or may even like. You'd be surprised how funny people are. They don't like words being put in their mouth, so they'd rather just not do something. So if you leave it open-ended, they can express themselves how they see fit and tell you exactly how they truly had the experience with your brand. I hope that you guys understand that the advocate role or the advocate stage in the customer value journey is a huge important step, and it's not going to happen unless you've killed it in the first 6 steps. So hope you guys have found value, and we'll be back again, and thank you.